Hey everyone, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're gonna get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi had to testify in the Diddy trial, and he often spoke about how he really did not want to do it. But you know what? When they subpoena you, I guess for some people, when they subpoena you, you have to show up. Well, anyway, Kid Cudi got through that. Now he has a new memoir out called Cudi, the Memoir. In the memoir, he talks about, his struggle in dark times in his life. Some of the dark times in his life, in order to survive them, he started to abuse substances. And he said that if he didn't abuse those substances, it would have had him doing something else, some other type of harm to himself. So he opened up to CBS about his new memoir and about those struggles. Let me go ahead and share screen so we can get more into the story. So Kid Cudi, I used to abuse cocoa so I wouldn't blow my brains out. Kid Cudi rapped heavily about his parties and battles with substance abuse on his early albums, something fans can now read all about in his new memoir. In a new interview with CBS Mornings, Cudi revisited his rocky memory lane, discussing his new book, Cudi, the Memoir, and opens with a near-death experience after a cocoa overdose. I had a hard time dealing with fame, Kid Cudi writes, with addiction and his struggle to handle success in the Cudi memoir. Tomorrow he opens up, which is today, to Anthony Mason on CBS about reliving some of the darkest moments in his memoir, his new album, and his proudest moment, which is his daughter. Let me go ahead and share. Let me share a different screen. Hold on one second. Let's see.
That was my life for a while. I was running to the grave and I had a death wish and I was so dark and suicidal.
You literally start this book lying on the floor of your apartment here in New York, thinking you're going to die from a cocaine overdose.
Yeah,
And you were at the peak of your success.
it was just starting. I mean, the success was there, but happiness, like I don't think I felt happy. I think I had a hard time dealing with the fame, and the reason why I was doing cocaine was so I can maintain, so I didn't blow my brains out. That was my life for a while. I was running to the grave and I had a death wish and I was so dark and suicidal.
You literally start this book lying on the floor of your apartment here in New York, thinking you're going to die from a cocaine overdose.
Yeah,
And you were at the peak of your success.
it was just starting. I mean, the success was there, but happiness, like I don't think I felt happy. I think I had a hard time dealing with the fame, and the reason why I was doing cocaine was so I can maintain, so I didn't blow my brains out.
Oh, that's a lot. Um, Hold on, let me go back to the other screen. So Cuddy admits he had already blown up, but was still in the pursuit of happiness as he coped with his newfound fame. Coco was at the top. It was his top prevention method from blowing his brains out, as he puts it. The Cleveland native has made songs about everything from MJ, MDMA, DMT, and LSD. He's thankful to still be standing. Cuddy was able to survive testifying in the Diddy trial in May, despite Young Thug and his former Good Music associate Consequence labeling him a snitch for taking the stand. Listen, if you know somebody that is suffering, they can text 988 or they can chat on 988lifeline.org. It's always sad to me where people are in such a dark place that they think their only option is to take their own life. And honestly, I know he said he was using substances as a method not to, physically do it a different way, but it was almost like he was doing it the other way, but it was just maybe a slower, way to do it. Anyway, I'm glad that he's out of the dark times, or at least seems to be. He is now married. He does have a daughter because he said his daughter was his inspiration, and his biggest, accomplishment that he said. So listen, are you going to buy the Kid Cudi memoir? I don't know. I might buy it or I might, it's better me if I drop things on Audible because I have so many books that I purchased in support, but I still didn't get an opportunity to read yet. Maybe I will purchase it just for support and set it up in my collection of books that I have. I think that a lot of people that were in the Diddy orbit, the Diddy circle, all of those that hung around each other, I think they all suffered in one way or the other with using. I think they all did it because usually you don't find people running in the same circles and they're not doing similar or the same things. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and let me know if you're going to buy the book. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video.